Hey, what's up, guys? I did a review on my skis last week, so I wanted to do a review on the boots. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything about them, but I'm going to tell you the things I really like and the things that I don't like about these boots. So I've had these boots since 2019. I got them at the same time as I got my Rossignol Sky 7s. I love the skis. There are some things I like about these boots, but I think I made a horrible mistake when I got these boots. So as much as I think Atomic makes great stuff, I really don't like these boots overall. It's actually not an Atomic thing that I don't. The reason I don't like them. So these are the Atomic Hawk Pros, as you can see on there. Okay. So here are the things that I really like about it. So like these bindings are awesome. Okay, they go up and around. And you can like tighten them just by you can just twist them around a little bit. You can loosen them by twisting them the other way. That's awesome. These are not hard to get on. So like most ski boots, or a lot of ski boots, can be difficult to get on. These aren't bad at all. These also come with the, I don't know if you can see that on there, the thin insulate. So these are 200 grain insulated. So that actually, I would say 200 grain is not very good. Like on regular days, my feet get pretty cold. As long as if it's a fairly cold day, like my toes are like freezing, and I have to stop. And so the mistake, so the cool thing about it is, I'm going to show you this. So one of the cool things is, so this is the thin insulate part. I took it out of the other boot. Okay, so this part they actually like mold it to your foot. Okay, like I don't know if mold is the right term, but they like heat it to your foot, right? So they stick it on you, they heat it, whatever, and then like you come back and pick it up or whatever, and you're good to go. So like these are pretty comfortable, right? Like I don't know if you can see in there. I don't put any kind of inserts in them. They told me to when I first got them, and I did. And I'm going to tell you the thing that sucks about it. So the problem that I have had is not with these, okay? Other than these are a little bit cold. Now you might say, Blaze, just wear thicker socks, wear wool socks. I wish I could do that. The reason that I don't love these boots, okay? Ski boots are not comfortable anyway. Anyone who skis knows that ski boots are typically really uncomfortable. I've actually thought about like there's got to be some way you can make ski boots that are comfortable but still like perform really well. But apparently no one in the industry can figure out how to do it. So I am an intermediate skier. I am not an amazing skier, but I'm not a terrible skier. I do some black diamonds. I do, and then I mostly do blues, like blues and some black diamonds. Okay, so the reasons that I struggle with these is that when I got them, they were like, where are you at in your skiing level? And I told them I'm like an intermediate level skier. And they said, how many times do you go a year? I said, probably like 15 to 20, right? So they said, okay, great. Well, what you can do, that if you want to become a little bit better of a skier, or if you're like, if you're at that point where you want to just be better, what you can do is you can get a little bit tighter boots. So you can get boots that make it, like the tighter they are, like it's like a more athletic fit is what they say. And this is true. This is accurate. Like if your foot can't like slide back and forth in there at all, they say you don't want ski boots to fit like shoes. So if your boots are tighter, then you will ski better, right? And that is true. That is absolutely a true thing. The problem that I have had is I am like, I'm not in pain constantly when I wear them, but it's like, it's significantly more painful. That's one thing I like hate about it, is like, so as soon as I'm done skiing, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to take off my boots. And there are times when I'm skiing and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just need to stop like these and just like sit down for a minute or something, because I feel like they're such a tight fit. Now the thing is that someone had told me, so if you look here, they'll say, oh, they can kind of, they told me about this part, they can mold that to your foot, right? And that's true. But this part they can't. There's only so much room here. I mean, this is like hard, sturdy stuff. So this part, even if they try to, they're not really widening that very much, right? I mean, they can blow out little like bubbles on the side. It looks really weird. But like I mean, he said he kind of did that for me a little bit because that was where it hurt the most, was like over here on the sides. Um, I I didn't notice any difference since he did that. I'm making it work with them. I do believe that I'm a little bit better skier with them, and I can handle a little bit harder terrain or different things. But it's also just miserable sometimes, and so I love the way that they look. But I don't feel like the Thinsulate really, like the Thinsulate, these are called Atomic Silver, like Dynashape. You can see right there. I don't feel like these do a great job of keeping my feet warm. So I wish I had something a little bit thicker, or a little more insulated, potentially. But also, I just wish I would have gotten. I actually wish I would have got the same boot but bigger. Now, part of the thing too is, so if you're new into getting ski gear, one thing you can do is you can go at the end of the season, so you can go in like middle of March or like late March or something. And if you go to a ski shop, which I don't know if you can do this right now, I got these in 2019. But if you go to a ski shop, they'll give you like last year's models, right? Like the end of season models. That's what I did with my skis. That's what I did with these as well. So these were way cheaper. I think they were like $175, so like $200. So it's a steal of a deal to get ski boots for that cheap, right? Brand new, like no one had ever used them before. So that is great, but and that's a great way to do it with anything. Even if I'm a little bit off on the pricing, that's a great way to do it. But at the same time, like the only thing I wish I would have done differently is just gotten a larger size, and just like a half size larger. Because even though I do think I'm a little bit better skier, I don't like the pain. And then also I would potentially have gotten a warmer thing for this, but yeah, I tried putting in the insoles that they said, oh yeah, that'll make it hurt less. It hurts more when I put those in because now I have nowhere. I mean, it's like a crazy tight. It's like, imagine shoes that your toe is like touching the edge the whole time. So I had to take those insoles out and just leave the regular ones in. So I have to wear thin socks with it. Now I have friends that are super good skiers, way better than me, and they actually will just wear like really, really thin dress socks. I've tried that, and that does give me slightly more room, but it also makes it like so cold on my feet. So that's my review of the boots. I think they're great boots. I would actually love to have them just in a half size larger, and potentially I think with a half size larger I could wear wool socks and get around the 200 grain. I don't think the 200 grain is quite enough for me. Maybe it is for you guys. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, and if you like seeing reviews like this. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.